Hi everybody, it is Bonkai922 here, and the sword is out because of what has occurred in this Bleach chapter. I wasn't gonna do this again, but I'm doing it again because of what happened in this Bleach chapter, and I think I need to do this. I need to just put it down and do like this, and we all should bow our heads and pay homage to what seems to be the falling of Captain Byakuya Kuchiki. That's right, Bleach chapter 502. So let's get into it. Okay, moving this in. Now, got the chapter in front of me, so let's get in this. We have a lonesome Shinigami who has stolen his Bankai. Now he is in front of his own technique. And we have him kneeling down by Byakuya, and he's bloodied and he's battered. And oh man, this is a sad. Trying to fix this thing. Sad day. A sad day. Sad day. Anyway, he's battered and bruised, and we got Asnot saying you cannot do anything, but that is obvious. There's no way you can go win against your Bankai using Shikai. And we have Renji jumping up with Zombie Maru trying to attack Asnot, and he says a bastard like you is not worthy of using Zenbone Sakura. And at the bottom, in the corner, we see Bleach 502, Falling Soul. Interestingly enough, there was another title that could have been said for this chapter. And I apologize, once again, I have to apologize to Elite Ace for using a sword in a video Bleach review. But it needs to be done because of what happened in this chapter. And basically, we got the next page. It says San O. I don't know if I'm saying that right. It basically translates cherry flower scattering. So, kind of thought it would be that, the title of this chapter, but obviously wasn't. So we got Rukia, and she says Ni-sama, and she's obviously going to help him. And then and somebody says to her, turning your back to the enemy during a fight, you must be underestimating me. And somebody, I guess, attacks her from the back, surprisingly enough. And we go back to Renji, and he's fighting Asnot, and Asnot stops his blade. And then Renji's like, Zombie Maru! You know, and then Asnot brings in Zenbone Sakura Kaguyoshi to attack Renji. And here's Byakuya standing up again. He's bloodied as hell. And he's standing up again. And he's about to attack him, and boom! Gets hit with Zenbone Sakura Kaguyoshi. Once. And he's just bloodied and everything. Then he hits it again! And he gets sent to a wall. This wall of one of the towers, I think, in Soul Society. And Renji says, stop. And he hits him again, and he says, stop! And man, Kubo, you did a good job with this chapter. 5 out of 5. This was a fantastic chapter. Not only was it a chapter as far as, you know, pacing, because I've noticed a few people said that before, the pacing was good, but holy shit, Kubo, you did a good job with the artwork. I don't know if that's saying much, but man, Renji, when he says stop, this page, which is page 9, floored, absolutely floored. And he's about to say, he says stop, and he says Bon, and boom, he gets hit. He actually gets drop kicked by the luchador guy Yeah, you know the guy that Byakuya sent below when they were fighting? He came back. And he just he fucking drop kicked Reggie to, like, the moon. The moon, like, he drop kicks him, and then he gets sent flying across the Seirete. So, it was like, what the fuck did I just see? And then, I think Osnan tells him, idiot, he was about to use his Bankai. We could have stolen it. And then he says, what, I thought only captains could use the Bankai. Go home, and then Osnan says, go home and reread the Dayton? His Majesty gave us. I guess that means, like, report. And then we got Byakuya, and oh my god. He's bloodied, bruised, covered in wounds. He says, Renji, Rukia, and his sword breaks. And he says, forgive me. And when we get to see Byakuya, it's pretty severe. There's this scene where you see this big hole in the just a big impact zone of the pillar that he was hit into, and there's just blood all over inside the pillar, inside the crevice, and it's just blood everywhere, right in there. And then we get back to the leader of the Stern Ritters. There's the leader of the Stern Ritters, and then there's the old-time leader of the Vandenreich. The leader of the Stern Ritters is this guy with, like, blonde hair and, you know, wearing a white coat thing. He says to the Buckbeard guy, the boss, it seems that Byakuya Kuchiki died. Pay homage. Pay homage to Byakuya. He's one of my favorite characters of Bleach, and you know what? This is really a dark day. It's a dark day. But, after that scene, he says, I see, Buckbeard says. And the Stern Ritter guy, you know, the captain of the Stern Ritters, or I should say, you know, in charge of the Stern Ritters, says, it's dragging on as we thought. Yeah, this is what Buckbeard said, which I found interesting. He says, our Stern Ritters are too permissive. That's their only fault. I think permissive means, you know, aggressive, and then when he play that music of, oh shit, you guys are fucked. They feel something coming. Guess who it is? It's Kenpachi, bitch. It's like Kubo has us, you know, Byakuya is down, and who's the next guy to come in? Good old Kenpachi. Oh, yeah. And his sword is stuck into... He's got 2 Stern Ritters on his back. 2. And his sword is pierced through... I'm not sure if it's both of them, but he's took down 2 of them. And one of them actually looks like an ape. Which I found weird. It looks like a wolf man with his hand and fur and shit. I was like, wow, that's interesting. And he's just standing there looking boss. Oh my god. And he says, and he just looks, he's just so fucking awesome. He just looks at him and he says, hey, are you the boss of these punks? And then there's just Buckbeard just staring at him. And it just says swirling madness, and that's where the chapter ends. Falling Soul, like I said, nothing really, actually, when you really think about it, not too much happened, but Byakuya, all we know, is dead, so I'm paying homage to him. I have this sword right here. This is a dark day. This is a dark, dark day in Bleach. I think it's a dark day. I think it spells the end for a lot of... Because if he can die, then a lot of other people can die. I'm going to call this probably review Falling Soul. Byakuya is dead. Homage to Byakuya. Zaraki kick some ass. So, this one was really a downer. I mean, 5 out of 5, definitely. Holy shit, this was an awesome fucking chapter. Awesome. Awesome. I gotta do this. I gotta take this sword and just do this. I'm like an idiot. But this was one of those chapters that I just look at and I'm like, I can't believe it. I'm upset that Byakuya? This is Byakuya. And here's another thing I still think about. How come he didn't use any Keto? That's going to be the question of the day. Why didn't he use Keto? Bakurai. You telling me he could have used Bakurai? He could have hold Osnook down? I mean, it's true that once his Bankai was stolen, you should have done that. Hold him down with a Keto, hold him down with one Keto, and then another one just use Bakurai. Man! He's used it other times. Did when he fought Ichigo. That was Ichigo. Man! But, this is the story. Bleach. 502. Zaraki is doing some shit. Zaraki, I'll probably call this Falling Soul. Byakuya is dead. Or I should say, I'm thinking rest in peace, but I think, rest in peace, Byakuya. Homage to Byakuya. I'll put it in the description. I'll be homage to Byakuya. Because this is just like, wow. And when Renji and Rukia get up, you gotta wonder, oh my god, how are they gonna handle that? That's gonna be some character development there. This is like some crazy shit. If he's dead, Byakuya. I feel so bad. I feel so sorry they died, man. It's like, when someone dies like that, you're watching a show, you're reading a manga, and a main character like that dies, well, dies in the final arc, but dies in the show for going on so long, you're just like, you're speechless. You're absolutely speechless. So now we know. Kubo's not pulling any punches here. But then again, this is Bleach. So this might be a ruse, but we don't know. It's a sad day in Bleach. We got Zaraki, though. And he's pulling off some good shit. Turn down some fuckers. Come on, Zaraki. Fucking cut these guys in half. Like you did that stupid ass in the full. Come on. But I guess I'm gonna hold my breath. I'm gonna hold my breath by Byakuya. I mean, it looks like he's dead. The Stern Ridders are the ones who said it. I mean, man, how much is Byakuya? Pay homage to Byakuya KUCHIKI. It's been Bankai 922. Sad day in Bleach. Character has fallen. We got Zaraki, but Byakuya? Oh, man. It's terrible. I will see you guys later. 5 out of 5.